It's been one day since Yoshinobu Yamamoto walked off the mound at Rogers Center as the World Series MVP. But this wasn't his first time defying expectations. At 27 years old, Yamamoto has already conquered everything baseball has to offer. 3 consecutive MVP awards in Japan, 3 straight Triple Crowns, Olympic Gold, World Baseball Classic Gold, a $325 million contract, the largest ever for a pitcher. They called him the best pitcher in Japan.
And he struck him out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Then the best pitcher nobody in America had ever heard of. And then the world watched. From 2 career no-hitters in consecutive seasons to pitching on one day's rest in Game 7 of the World Series, something nobody thought was possible in the modern era, Yamamoto has rewritten the definition of pitching dominance. The manager called him the GOAT. His teammates chanted MVP. Shohei Ohtani said he's the #1 pitcher in the whole world. These are 10 insane times Yoshinobu Yamamoto shocked the world. Let's get into it. The NPB draft. Yoshinobu Yamamoto was a high school pitcher from Miyazaki Gakuen High School with a mid-90s fastball. Nothing spectacular on paper. No massive hype. No consensus top pick status. The Oryx Buffaloes selected him in the 4th round. He received a 40 million yen signing bonus, roughly $360,000 US, pocket change compared to what top prospects command. Teams passed on him multiple times, but Oryx saw something special, a kid with a devastating splitter, a sharp curveball, and an unshakable mental game. 1 year later, at 19 years old, Yamamoto made his NPB debut, 5 starts in 2017, a 2.35 ERA. Then, in 2018, he moved to the bullpen, 60 appearances, 2.10 ERA, and a spot on the NPB All-Star team as the youngest player with 30 holds in league history. By 2019, he was back in the rotation, and the dominance, it was just beginning. That 4th-round pick, it might be the greatest draft steal in NPB history. July 2021, the Tokyo Olympics. Baseball had returned to the Olympic Games for the first time since 2008. Yoshinobu Yamamoto was 22 years old, and he was about to announce himself on the international stage. In 2 appearances across the tournament, Yamamoto struck out 18 batters in just 11.2 innings pitched. His ERA, 1.59. Unhittable, dominant, surgical. Team Japan went 5-0 in the tournament, capturing the nation's first ever Olympic gold medal in baseball. Yamamoto was named to the All-Olympic team. His performance wasn't just good, it was historic. He had helped deliver a gold medal to his home country on the world's biggest stage, and this was before he even won his first MVP award. If you thought that was impressive, wait until you see what he did just months later. Yoshinobu Yamamoto had his breakout season. He finished 18-5 with a 1.39 ERA, leading the Pacific League in wins, ERA, and strikeouts with 206 Ks across 193.2 innings. That's called the pitching Triple Crown, and Yamamoto claimed it at just 22 years old. He also won his first Pacific League MVP award and his first Eiji Sawamura Award, Japan's version of the Cy Young Award. This wasn't just a good season, this was historic. His 1.39 ERA was the best in the league in 8 years. His strikeout total was the highest in a decade. Scouts started whispering, this kid might be the best pitcher in Japan. But Yamamoto wasn't satisfied. He wanted more. In Game 6 of the 2021 Japan Series, with his team down 3-2 and facing elimination, Yamamoto struck out 11 batters in 9 innings of 1-run ball. He didn't get the win, the Buffaloes lost in 12 innings, but he earned the Fighting Spirit Award as the MVP of the losing team. At 22, Yamamoto had proven he could dominate under pressure. He had won the Triple Crown, he had an MVP and a Sawamura Award, and he was just getting started. June 18, 2022, the Saitama Seibu Lions came to town. Yoshinobu Yamamoto took the mound. By the end of the night, he had thrown a no-hitter, 27 batters, 27 outs, a 2-0 victory. But here's what made it historic. This was the 4th no-hitter thrown in NPB that season, the first time in league history that 4 pitchers had accomplished the feat in a single year. Yamamoto joined Roki Sasaki, now Higashihama, and others in the record books. His fastball was electric. His splitter was devastating. His command? Flawless. After the game, the ball was placed in the NPB Hall of Fame. Yamamoto had thrown a no-hitter at 23 years old in his first full season as an ace. And here's the wild part. This wasn't even his best pitching performance. Not even close. September 9, 2023, 1 year and 3 months after his first no-hitter, Yoshinobu Yamamoto stepped onto the mound against the Chiba Lotte Marines, and he did it again. Another no-hitter. 27 batters, 27 outs. With that performance, Yamamoto became the first pitcher in NPB history to throw no-hitters in consecutive seasons. Not Hideo Nomo, not Yu Darvish, not Masahiro Tanaka, Yamamoto. He had done something no Japanese pitcher had ever accomplished in over 70 years of professional baseball. 2 no-hitters, back-to-back seasons, historic. By this point, American scouts were taking notice. MLB front offices were preparing bids. Yamamoto wasn't just the best pitcher in Japan anymore. He was one of the best pitchers in the world, and he hadn't even stepped foot in the big leagues yet. The final season of Yoshinobu Yamamoto's NPB career, and he saved the best for last. He went 16-6 with a 1.21 ERA, the second lowest in Pacific League history. He struck out 169 batters, and with that, he won his 3rd consecutive pitching Triple Crown. No pitcher in NPB history had ever won 3 straight Triple Crowns, not one. He also won his 3rd straight Pacific League MVP award, only the 2nd player in NPB history to do so, joining legendary pitcher Hisashi Yamada. He won his 3rd consecutive Eiji Sawamura Award, matching Masaichi Kaneda, the greatest pitcher in Japanese baseball history. Over 3 seasons, Yamamoto went 49-16 with a 1.44 ERA and 580 strikeouts. Let that sink in. 49 wins, 16 losses, a 1.44 ERA. At 25 years old, Yamamoto had put together the most dominant 3-year stretch in modern NPB history. Scouts called him a generational talent. Teams prepared record-breaking offers. And in November 2023, Yamamoto was officially posted to MLB. The bidding war was about to begin. December 21, 2023. The baseball world held its breath. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, the most dominant pitcher in Japan, was about to make his decision. The New York Yankees pursued him. The New York Mets threw everything at him. The Toronto Blue Jays made a massive push. The San Francisco Giants were in the mix. And then the Los Angeles Dodgers made their move. 12 years, $325 million, the largest contract ever given to a pitcher in baseball history. Yamamoto chose the Dodgers, reuniting with Shohei Ohtani, his World Baseball Classic teammate, who had signed just weeks earlier for $700 million. The Dodgers now had 2 Japanese superstars, the most expensive rotation in baseball history, and championship expectations sky high. Critics wondered, could Yamamoto live up to the hype? Was a pitcher who had never thrown a single MLB pitch worth $325 million? Yamamoto didn't care about the doubters. He came to Los Angeles with one goal: win a World Series. And in his first season, he did exactly that. But it wasn't easy. March 2023. Before Yamamoto signed with the Dodgers, the world got a glimpse of his greatness. The World Baseball Classic, Team Japan. Yamamoto took the mound against Australia in the group stage. 4 scoreless innings, 1 hit, 8 strikeouts. Dominant. But his best performance came in the semifinals against Mexico, a game that will go down in WBC history. Roki Sasaki started for Japan but got hit hard early. Mexico jumped out to a lead. Enter Yamamoto. He pitched 3.1 innings of relief, striking out Alec Thomas, Rowdy Tellez, and Austin Barnes. He kept Japan in the game. Japan mounted a comeback and won the game. Yamamoto was a hero. Team Japan went on to win the World Baseball Classic, defeating Team USA in the finals. Yamamoto earned his 2nd gold medal in international competition, and MLB scouts took notice. This kid wasn't just dominant in Japan. He was dominant against the best hitters in the world. The hype was real. September 6, 2025. The Baltimore Orioles came to town. Yoshinobu Yamamoto took the mound. Through 8 innings, he was perfect. Not just a no-hitter. Perfect. 24 up, 24 down. The 9th inning arrived, 1 out, 2 outs. Yamamoto was 1 out away from a no-hitter in his 2nd MLB season. He had 10 strikeouts. He was dealing. The crowd was on its feet. And then Jackson Holliday stepped to the plate. Yamamoto threw. Holliday swung. Home run. The no-hitter was gone. The shutout was gone. The dream was over. Yamamoto was pulled from the game. He had come 1 out away from MLB immortality. But instead of dwelling on what could have been, Yamamoto learned a lesson. Sometimes you have to fight through adversity. Sometimes you have to be perfect when it matters most. And just 2 months later, in the 2025 postseason, Yamamoto would prove he learned that lesson. Because what he did next? Nobody saw it coming. October 2025. The Dodgers entered the playoffs as defending champions, and Yoshinobu Yamamoto was their ace. In his 2025 regular season, he posted a 2.49 ERA over 30 starts with 201 strikeouts, a Cy Young caliber season. But the postseason? That's where legends are made. In the NLCS against the Milwaukee Brewers, Yamamoto threw a complete game in Game 2. Jackson Chourio hit a home run on the first pitch. Then Yamamoto retired 26 straight batters, 9 innings, 1 run, 111 pitches. It was the first postseason complete game since Justin Verlander in 2017, 8 years earlier. But Yamamoto wasn't done. In Game 2 of the World Series against the Toronto Blue Jays, he threw another complete game. 9 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 8 strikeouts, 105 pitches. He became the first pitcher to throw back-to-back complete games in the postseason since Curt Schilling in 2001, 24 years earlier. He also became the first pitcher with multiple complete games in a single postseason since Madison Bumgarner in 2014. The Dodgers lost Game 1. They were down 3-2 in the series heading into Game 6. Their season was on the line. Dave Roberts handed the ball to Yamamoto. 6 innings, 1 run, 6 strikeouts, 96 pitches. The Dodgers won 3-1. Game 7. The very next day, the Dodgers were in the 9th inning, leading 2-1. Blake Snell was on the mound. The Blue Jays loaded the bases with 1 out. The game was slipping away. Dave Roberts pulled Snell, and who did he call on? Yoshinobu Yamamoto, on 1 day's rest, having thrown 96 pitches the night before. Yamamoto walked to the mound, ground out, fly out, inning over. The Dodgers escaped, extra innings, 10th inning. Yamamoto retired the side in order, 11th inning. The Blue Jays led off with a double, then a walk. Runners on first and third, 1 out. Alejandro Kirk stepped to the plate. He hit a ground ball to Mookie Betts. Double play. Game over. The Dodgers won the World Series. Yamamoto was named World Series MVP. In 3 World Series appearances, Yamamoto pitched 17.2 innings, allowed just 2 earned runs, 1.02 ERA, struck out 15, and won 3 games, the first pitcher to win 3 games in a World Series since Randy Johnson in 2001. He pitched 2.2 innings of relief in Game 7 on 0 days rest, something Clayton Kershaw called the most gutsy, ballsy thing any guy has ever done. Shohei Ohtani said after the game, "I have no idea how he pulled it off. I really believe he is the #1 pitcher in the whole world." Dave Roberts grabbed the microphone in the post-game celebration and shouted, "Yamamoto's the GOAT! He's the GOAT!" And the entire team chanted, "MVP, MVP!" Yamamoto became the second Japanese-born player to win World Series MVP, joining Hideki Matsui in 2009. He also became the first player in baseball history to win a World Series, an Olympic gold medal, and a World Baseball Classic Championship. 3 gold medals, 3 levels of baseball, complete domination. In an era where starting pitchers are coddled and pulled after 5 innings, Yamamoto threw 17.2 innings over 3 appearances in 1 week and finished as the greatest hero in Dodgers history. $325 million, worth every penny. And that's exactly what makes Yoshinobu Yamamoto one of the most electrifying pitchers on the planet. Or at least, that's what we think. What's your favorite Yamamoto moment? Is he the best pitcher in the world right now? Drop it in the comments below. And if you love baseball stories like this, smash that like button and subscribe for more. We've got plenty more legends to cover. See you in the next one.